Hello humans, Cubic here, and Leotrix is back, and you will not believe what he just dropped. Alright, well, you probably will believe it because it was music. He dropped 2 songs on Halcyon, and it's been almost like a year since he released on Halcyon, maybe even longer than that. I'm pretty sure the last thing he dropped was Emo Boy 303, and now he has 2 new songs, an AB on Halcyon, with a lot to live up to since, again, last song he dropped was Emo Boy 303. I'm going to be reviewing both songs that were just released in this video, so stay tuned. Buckle up your seatbelt, get ready for hopefully some future rhythm. You will not want to miss this. Also, hey, make sure you turn up your volume and hit that subscribe button so that we can hit 10 million subscribers together. All right, basic YouTube outro out. Intro, it's an intro. Fine.
Cubic.
Hello humans, it is great to be back. I can officially say Cubic is back making music reviews, at least until I stop making music reviews due to burnout down the road sometime later. Hopefully that doesn't happen though, but for now I am doing music reviews, at least the ones that I'm passionate about here and there. I do have college and other stuff going on in my life, so it's a lot to manage when there's music dropping literally like every day of the week at this point, and every artist is dropping a new album every other week, so it's a lot. But I'm glad to be back reviewing some Leotrix, because Leotrix is one of the artists that introduced me to Future Rhythm and just one of my favorite artists in general. And I bought this shirt and now I get to wear it in a video. And yeah, so Leotrix just dropped an AB on Halcyon, as you heard from my obnoxious intro. It's been a while since he's released on Halcyon. Last time he released was Emo Boy 303, unless I'm dead wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the last and maybe the only release on Halcyon, if my memory serves me correctly. So these 2 songs, or at least one of them, has some big britches to fill, because Emo Boy 303 is like one of his biggest releases ever, and it really helped put Halcyon on the map. So this is exciting. I'm not gonna bore you with any more intro. Let's just get into the 2 songs. We've got Junk Mail and we've got Follow Your Heart, and that is just so beautiful. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. But anyways, without further ado, humans, first, let's change the room ambiance to fit the colors of the cover art. And all right, there we go. Now let's get into, we'll start off with Junk Mail. All right, wow, okay, the intro is like completely filtered out. Almost feels like one of those DJ friendly intros that you get in a lot of house music. All right, we got a little Leotrix bounce, classic Leotrix clap, little motif melody here. Honestly, I'm not like super hooked yet. Okay, starting to hear some of that classic like Leotrix aggressive glitch basses. So this might be heavier. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is like it's like a aggressive, slightly melodic rhythm bass. It's like a Reese and a rhythm bass at the same time. It's got that like not fully synced rate. Oh, okay, that part got me. The melody is pretty simple, but it is cool. Oh, okay. This is very simplistic. I really like the fundamental ideas in the sound design, but I can't really lie. I'm not fully feeling the drop. It feels a little too bare bones for my taste. But here we go. We got drop 2. Let's give this a second chance. Oh! Okay, that's a bit better, mainly because the sound design is a bit more interesting. I'm honestly finding it a little hard to dance to this. Because it's like the rate of the basses is, like I said, it doesn't really follow the grid or follow the BPM completely. And so it's really depending on the drums to kind of set the consistent rhythm. But the drums are really minimal and kind of soft and somewhat quiet. And I guess just the way that they're programmed, it doesn't set a groove that is like super, I guess, danceable, at least for me. So I don't know. I guess that's my kind of deeper criticism of this piece. It always gets me in the start when it has the fake out part and it's like, whoa, whoa, wee, woo, woo. It gets me, but then it just keeps going and I just can't, I don't have like the same hype in my body, if that makes sense. Like that part just felt like the same section looping over and over, and it just, I don't know, just wasn't really appealing to me. Feels like it's kind of going on a bit too long. Oh, I like this new sound, this new layer. It's just kind of dancing on top of the bass line. Okay, I mean, being honest, y'all, I'm a little bit disappointed by Junk Mail. I pretty much said all of my thoughts about that song while we listened to that song. So yeah, I think you pretty much understand how I felt about it, my opinions on it. Definitely would be interested to hear yours. If you love Junk Mail, fucking awesome. Let me know what you loved about it. Maybe I need to listen to it more to fully enjoy it. Who knows? Just personally not my cup of tea. Next, we got Follow Your Heart. I'm expecting this to be some more like future rhythm type shit. I feel like with an A-B from Leotrix, it'd be really easy to have like one track be heavy, one track be future rhythm, because that's kind of what he's best known for, is heaviness and future rhythm. So it's kind of the perfect opportunity. I like this so far. I'm gonna put the mic down. I'm experimenting with holding the mic, but I don't know if it works with me dancing. Okay, so far I'm hooked. I like the vocals. Here we go. All right, I was right about it being future rhythm. This reminds me a lot of his older, like earlier future rhythm style, where it was mainly just these kind of like melancholy chords over and over. Like there was like that Moody Good and Slander remix album that Leotrix was on. Ooh, I like this part a lot. There's a lot of like airy, like metallic, like almost like arpeggiated sounding like glitches and stuff and texture layered with the chords. It's a really catchy chord melody as well. Ooh. Okay, this is my favorite part of the whole song actually. It's a sort of, it sounds like an electric guitar. I mean electric guitar like made on the computer. But it might be a real guitar. Either way, it was a dope melody. Okay, this is a really nice build up. It's teasing the melody, really building tension in a really clean way. Ooh, okay. That's an interesting switch up. it feels almost like the rhythm is changing a little bit. I kind of fuck with this. It's kind of like, it's really filtered, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting and unique. I like how he teases parts of the first drop, like brings them in for a second just to kind of spark energy. That's something that the other song, Junk Mail, didn't really have, that I wish it did, just like injecting more energy and variation into the drop. And then I like that he went back to this sort of outro bridge section of the drop. Or I guess it's just like the B part of the drop. This lead is awesome. All right, well, that was Follow Your Heart. Definitely my favorite of the two. I'm not gonna lie, I am slightly disappointed from this release. Now, obviously, that's just my own opinion and my own expectations. So that doesn't mean this is bad music or a bad release or I don't like Leotrix or something like that. Just, I don't know. First off, kind of hard to follow up Emo Boy. So I was kind of joking with the expectation of like it needs to meet those standards and be as big as Emo Boy. But I don't know. I was expecting a bit more or something a bit catchier and a bit more put together. And when I say put together, I'm kind of referring to Junk Mail. Junk Mail just kind of felt like I guess the easiest way to say it was just mid. Like, it just feels kind of like one of those whips that it has some character to it and you liked it enough to finish it, but it's just not. Just Junk Mail just felt a little bit like a throwaway song, in my opinion, at least, like my perception of it. Whereas Follow Your Heart did feel more cohesive and like there's more put into the song, which I'm not saying that dubstep always needs to be serious and have like depth to it. Just Junk Mail just didn't have, I guess, the bare minimum depth that I personally look for in a dubstep track. Follow Your Heart, though, was very pretty. A lot of dope melodies, the leads were awesome. I liked the switch up in the second drop. It didn't like blow me away. It was just a pleasant song that I enjoyed listening to and dancing to. So that's pretty much my opinion on this Leotrix AB. Still love Halcyon, still love Leotrix, still looking forward to more music. Just not one of my favorite releases and was slightly disappointed. Definitely keen to hear your opinion, as music is subjective and we all get a different thing out of this stuff. So yeah, shout out Leotrix, shout out Halcyon. Great to have Halcyon back. Every time they don't release music, the scene just feels really empty to me, especially now that there's no Never Say Die anymore. Disciple, I don't know, for a while Disciple was like really killing it, and then lately I feel like Disciple's been a bit more hit or miss again. Not that everyone is always up, you know? So it just, I don't know, the scene feels a little bit empty when Halcyon isn't releasing bangers. So glad to see Halcyon back, and I'm happy to be back doing music reviews. Hopefully this was enjoyable. I feel a little bit like, I don't know, I feel like a noob again. Like I have to get my rhythm back for music reviews. So yeah, hopefully this was a dope video. I hope you guys enjoy the new setup behind me. Studio is almost done, and then I'm gonna do like a little cute, quick studio tour, just showing off my new studio. Hopefully down the road, a house tour. Didn't like buy this house or anything, just moved into a new house with a roommate and my girlfriend, and we've been just working on setting it up, and I decided, you know, I'm a YouTuber, might as well do one of those cliche like new house tours or whatever, and you guys might find that interesting. So stay tuned for that stuff throughout the year. Also bringing back feedback streams soon, as well as other streams, and I'm going to be putting a lot of effort into short form content like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, because I realize it's easier for me to make those videos while I'm in college. So there's not going to be as much long form content from me, just because it takes a lot more effort and a lot more time, and time is something I don't have a lot of these days until I finish college. So stay tuned for short form content. Follow my Instagram at qbikmusik and TikTok. I don't know, personally I prefer Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, but YouTube Shorts only let me have a minute to do all my content, and usually it takes me like a minute and a half to get everything in that I want to get in. So yeah, I'm rambling. You probably already clicked off, but if you didn't, you're a real one, and I appreciate you a lot. And I will hopefully see you guys very soon in another video. So yeah, love you. And follow your heart.